The Olympic race, I mean, I knew the course from the World Championships. I knew it very, very well in my mind. I'd gone over it a number of times. And, I think even in those moments, those last moments, I was fairly relaxed before the race. I had a laugh with, with some of my teammates, some of my competitors. And I just remember going out onto the pontoon and almost like an out-of-body experience and sort of looking above and thinking, wow, like, we're all here to race the Olympics. This is just amazing. And I remember looking out to the fast swim buoy and just thought, but the very last thought that went through my mind was, we're at the Olympics. Just go do what you can do. And I dived in, and I just recall thinking, what was my plan A? And that was I wanted to be in the lead group of the swim. I had all my cues in my head as what I wanted to tell myself. And I remember turning the buoys and thinking, yep, I'm in a good position, top 5. And I did. I got out of the water in the top 5. And I knew it was a challenging bike course. So I knew that people were going to want to attack as well. So I was very aware of those athletes and critical places within the course they might want to do that. And I covered everything that I could, everything that I could see, any opportunity that I ever felt, particularly the Swiss girls, Daniela Reif and Nicola Spierig were there, and they really worked hard together. But I really just didn't, I was like, I guess I just gave myself that opportunity to think, I'm here and we're all here at the Olympics, and I'm not going to leave anything to chance. So anytime they tried to make an attack, same with Vanessa, I just covered it. I raced aggressively, but I also raced conservatively in a sense too, in the fact that I knew that the bike race from a certain point wasn't going to break apart anymore, and it would come down to a foot race. And I recall racking my bike and thinking, you've only got 10K left in an Olympic race. Like, you just can't leave anything to chance now. And I just remember running out of transition, just thinking, you know what? Just run the best 10K of your life, and don't even think about anybody else. And same thing, it was hot as well, which I also enjoyed, the fact that it was hot. But I just recall running out and just thinking, just keep running, and at every turn, every place I had the opportunity at a dead turn, I wouldn't let my competitors know, but I was watching, I was counting, I was seeing who was moving forward, who was dropping back. And it was that opportunity again where I just felt every time I'd made maybe, a few more steps on them, I'd just try to push harder. I'd just try to put my accelerator down even further. And it was a challenging, really challenging run course, particularly coming in and out of that damn wall. But it was one of those things again where I just told myself, everybody's hurting, but you're in Olympic Games. You don't want to walk away thinking you didn't give everything. And for me, that was my motivation in that last 10K. I wanted to walk over that line thinking, I've got nothing else to give in this race, and I want to walk away being proud of myself, whether that meant 1st or 10th or 20th. And I just became really laser focused in that run and decided that I have to run like I'd never run before. The finish line at our course in Beijing was actually really long, deceivingly long. When you're in the race and you're doing the laps and the last turnaround and the big Olympic rings are printed on the blue carpet, and you're sort of turning and thinking, and you see the finish arch. But strangely, I had to stop myself from thinking it, because I almost had this sense of finish in me and this sense of relief and overriding emotion that I almost felt paralyzed, because I was letting myself relax 200-300 meters still from the finish line. And it was a very strange feeling where I could see it, and I started thinking about it, but I was like, oh, no, we're not there yet. I have to still keep running, because, these girls are still running hard and fast. And I recall, coming down the line and sort of wanting to slow down, but didn't want to slow down too much in case I got overtaken. And I just remember taking an Australian flag. I had a quick look behind me to see that it was safe enough that I could do that. And I just remember taking that flag and running down and just thinking, I can't believe I've done it. Like, I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe that this tape is for me, that I'm holding this tape. And it just really felt like a surreal experience for quite some time, for quite some hours, I think even days, where I really sort of had to think, did I really just do that? And for me, it was just so important having some really special people in my family in the grandstands that I just wanted to go up and hug and thank. And they'd just all been on this journey with me as well, and they knew how hard I'd worked. They knew what I wanted to do, and they'd put so much into me and helping me get there too. And I think that was probably one of the most amazing things, is just having that ability to share that experience with them, and letting them see me race, not on a TV or a computer screen. Like, we're at the Olympics, like, we're all here together, and it was just, like, lifetime memory. You take that with you forever.